Hey, what's going on everyone? I am the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown today. I'm going to be using Life Orb Magic Guard Clefable today, and we have 4 attacks right here. Basically the way it works is, with the Life Orb you get the damage boost, but with Magic Guard you don't take any sort of Life Orb recoil, so you can kind of mask your set because based on the damage, they can obviously figure it out, but there's a lot of Pokemon that you'll do the same amount of damage against stuff like AV Magirna, so ideally we can lure some stuff like Landau. I have enough speed investment for defensive Landau right here. They reach 224, I decided to go up to 226, in case other people decide to try to speed creep other defensive Landaus, so that's the whole speed investment right here. And then we also have enough speed for a Mega Scissor, along with Flamethrower right here, so that's definitely very cool. Moonblast and Ice Beam, pretty standard coverage, and then we have Focus Blast, which obviously is not the most reliable move, but it can definitely help catch some Heatrans, which could be huge for my Mega Scizor, because SD Mega Scizor is a win condition on this team, and if we can Focus Blast that on the switch and weaken that for that mon, that would definitely be very good. Then we have Banded Hoopa right here, because it's basically able to break through Chansey and Toxapex, both of which Clefable can't really touch at all, so I liked that. Then we have Rocks, Max HP, Max Speed Heatran right here. I was actually going to run Scarftran, but I decided to make the Scarf for Keldeo and just run a more bulky trend right here to help out with Magirna and Lele. Then we have Bulu right here just to spit off SD set to help out with Gren, ST Mega Scizor, and then Keldeo right here, which helps out against Volcarona because this team is really weak to HP ground Volcarona since we aren't unaware Clef. So that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out, of course. And I'll be right back with our first game. Okay, I got the first game right here. My opponent is pretty weak to my Clefable, I'm not gonna lie. And I also have Scarf Keldeo to be able to check the potential Z Celebrate Victini right here. Now in terms of leads, I think maybe Heatran or Scizor could be good leads. Like I have good Greninja switch-ins with Bulu and Keldeo right here. I think Heatran, well if he leads off with Zygarde, that could be a little bit tougher. I think I'm going to lead Clefable right here. He leads Tapu Bulu. This could be Banded Woodhammer, but I'm just going to go Scizor. It's always my switch-in. And ideally he just goes for a Banded Woodhammer. Just goes for Hornleech, and that looks to be more of a bulky set. I'm pretty sure it could be offensive. Like, it only did 11, but still. I'm gonna, like, go for U-turn here. I know it's going Zapdos. Ideally, no para, but even if it does happen, I'm not too stressed out about it. Yeah, there's the static para. Definitely unfortunate, but as I said, I could take it on. Let's bring out a big Hoopa-Unbound right now and go right for a nice... I think maybe Gunk Shot here is a good play. Or perhaps just Fire Punch, except... because Fire Punch can catch both Bulu and Mawile, but I think overall Hyperspace Fury is just the best click right here. Don't want to predict too early, because if he stays in, I could be put in a bad spot. Yeah, so I was going to go for Fire Punch, but this does so... I just crit through it, okay. That was going to do like 60% anyway, or based on the fact that I crit kill, it probably would have done like 70% to be honest, but the crit is huge, I'm not going to lie. But... like, I could have obviously got a Pokemon that it was not super useful, but I really don't agree with his Mawile play at all, because it wasn't Intimidate once, first of all, and also, if I was special, what would he have done? But, I don't know, we'll see what he wants to bring out next, if he's gonna bring out a Pokemon. Brings out Zygarde. This could go for a Banded 1,000 Arrows. I think overall, probably Life Orb Clefable is my switch in here. Goes for Banded Iron Tail. Okay, so he catches me. Unfortunately, Clefable just got thrown away. That really sucks, I was hoping that could do more. That has to be Banded Iron Tail though, so I'm gonna go Heatran here and go right for my rocks. Man, that really sucks. Clefable could have done so much work in this game. I guess I'll have to have it do some more later, but we shall see. He goes Greninja, it is male. Still don't know what that means. It could be Protean for sure. I mean, Tapu Bulu is not too good here. I mean, I guess it helps out against this and Zygarde, but I'm gonna bring it out. As he goes for the Protean Ice Beam, which is going to do quite a lot. I can just go for Protector to make sure that the next one is not a roll. And go from there. He goes Zygarde, which I don't really know what his plan is. I know he's banded, so I can always Protect to scout his move. Yeah, that's fine, and if he wants to go for Iron Tail, that's cool. And I'll just bring in my... perhaps Keldeo here. As he goes Greninja, so that's great. What I can do against Greninja right here is just click Secret Sword. Ideally, he tries to do something weird. He actually goes Zapdos. Odd switch, but it's not the end of the world. I'm assuming he might go for, like, maybe Volt Switch or U-turn here. I think maybe Scizor is the switch in now, because Scizor is not too good. He may also defog, actually, so maybe I just want to get in Hoopa. He actually goes Zygarde, okay, so I'm glad I made the play that I did. I can take any sort of 1,000 Arrows, and just ideally I get the U-turn out. I do get the U-turn, nice. I needed that. Bulu is a very free switch now. And Zapdos is weakened. I'm just going to go for the Horn Leech. It unfortunately pairs me again. Can you stop that? I'm going to go Hoopa now. As he goes right for the Roost. I'm just going to click Hyperspace Fury every time. And do as much damage as I can on the Defog. So as long as I hit the Hydro Pump against the Victini, I think I can beat it anyway. Goes Bulu, and it still actually takes quite a lot. I can try to get up rocks again here, actually. So let's go out here into my Heatran. He may go for Superpower, but we saw that it was not banded early in the game, so I might be fine anyway. Doubles to Victini, actually, so let's see if he's like Focus Blast or something like that. But I'll go right here for the Earth Power every time. The Earth Power is the play. He may go Zygarde. He should go Zapdos, switch. I may be faster then, I'm not quite sure, but I'll go for Magma Storm. I am faster, so now we go Zygarde for sure. And I gotta make a play here. What's my sack, basically? Definitely not Keldeo. Hoopa is still good here against Gran, potentially, and perhaps Bulu Gunk Shot. Bulu here is still good. I guess Scissor is probably my most expendable Pokemon now. Let's go Scissor here. As he goes right for the Bandit 1000 Arrows. I'll go Bulu here. As he goes Victini, so once again, I gotta get damage off on this thing. No matter what I have in, I gotta attack. As unfortunately I get paralyzed. I think that means my Hydro Pump's not gonna kill now. That's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna go Heatran here on the Searing Shot. And I really hope that I can live an attack and get my Earth Power off. Okay, I do, nice. That's all I needed. And now what I can do is... Well, this is still really terrible. Okay, so he goes for Focus Blast again. I think I maybe preserve Heatran, and... No, I don't preserve Heatran here, I think. Yeah, there's no reason to. Is he actually going to miss? Ideally, he misses another one. Okay, that's fine. Because, as I said, I get to bring out Keldeo now, and Keldeo can live anything and go for Surf. And knock that out. Okay. So, sucks that I had to take so much damage on several Pokemon. Once again, Scissors the switch in right here. So he actually goes for SD. So I just Bullet Punch it right away. Is he Horn Leeches? Ideally, I got a roll right here, if it is one. If I had roosted right there, what would he have done? It is a roll. Nice. Okay, so that's good. I didn't expect it to actually be a roll, but, I mean, hey, I'll take that. Now he's going to go for 1000 Arrows for sure. So I guess I'll just go for the Roost here on the off chance he wants to Iron Tail, but he's obviously going to go for Arrows. Now what I can do is just bring in Bulu, and spam Horn Leech is my play right here. He has to go Protean, he has to go Gran on a miss. And then like Dark Pulse, Flinch plus Para me down. Or he can try to set up with this, but we know it's choice banned, so it can't actually do that. I get rid of Gran. I get rid of Gran, and then Zygarde can't beat the rest of my team with one attack, so I'll just spam Horn Leech. He goes for Iron Tail, which is obviously his best move. And then Keldeo can take Iron Tail no matter what, so I'm good here. We'll be able to win this match right now, which is definitely very solid. I'll go right here for a Surf. And then if he actually misses that one, I'll get the GG ready. Guess I'll just drop the GG now, because this game's over right here. Very glad we were able to win. I was really scared about the Victini, but that's definitely very cool, and I'll be right back with another one. Okay, so two things. First of all, my Clef got foddered there, as you guys saw, and I really wanted to do some more work this time. Second of all, my opponent has a really cool team, so let's lead off with Clef here. It does really well against a lot of his team. Can I live a Supersonic Sky Strike? He wouldn't click it right away, right? He would expect some sort of bulkier set. I don't think he would go for Supersonic Sky Strike right away. But even if he does, I don't have a good switch into Landorus T, so if I can get rid of it early, like that, nice. That definitely did not matter. That's amazing. So yeah, that's why I have the speed investment on here, as I said, because it allows me to outspeed defensive Lando like that. So that's a really good start. Clefable doing some work right away after getting foddered off earlier. I wish I had something better for Cresselia, because I can't really prevent... I guess it's maybe Trick Room plus Mega Abomasnow. I have Flamethrower, but I'm not going to stay in. I'm going to go Heatran here. He may go for Volt Switch, I know, but it's really not worth it. Yeah, he goes for Volt, so I could have stayed in and made another prediction, but he would have just gone Cresselia for free. Brings this Pokemon out. My play here is to go Clefable. Or no, my play is to go Scissor. Scissor or Keldeo is the play. I'm going to go Keldeo here. is it just goes right for Earthquake because... So maybe he's Scarf Moxie and he's not actually Dragon Dance. That has to be it. So let's go right here for a Stone Edge on the off chance he wants to try to Dragon Dance up. I have to hit my Stone Edge, which is obviously very scary. I do. Okay, so as long as I hit this next one, he's in range of Bullet Punch. If I don't hit it, then I lose. Okay, cool. And it doesn't appear he's roost, so that's good. I can go Scissor now, and just go right for the Bullet Punch to knock him out. He makes a good play and goes Magna Zone. I think I might be faster. I'm not, but he's not Specs. Okay, so that's good information. I can go Hoopa-Unbound now and click Hyperspace Fury. Well, he could go out into the Mandibuzz. Gunk Shot here. He does go Mandibuzz. Let's see if we can score a poison. No poison. Okay, it is what it is. I just want to get my rocks up now. I really don't want that Immense coming back in. So let's go for rocks here. As he goes right for a Taunt. I can Magma Storm here for free. And I actually crit it, and that's pretty bad for my opponent. I mean, he went for foul play anyway, so he sends out the Immense now just to go down. I don't get that at all. He could have saved it for fodder, but I believe this game is over. That Ice Beam KO'd turn 1 was so cool. I'm glad I put that... I put the exact speed for defensive Lando. They run, I believe, 24 or 16 speed EVs, and so out comes Magna Zone here. I have no reason to stay in, basically. But I also have no reason to go Scissor. Scissor kind of wins by just roosting up. My most expendable Pokemon here is actually Tapu Bulu. I'm actually trapped in. What am I doing? I can Earth Power. And knock that out. I completely forgot about Magnet Pull. But yeah, he has to go Cresselia now. I just Taunt here. Actually, I can't because he taunted me. I'm forgetting everything. Yeah, there's the Trick Room, which I knew he would try to go for. He made Lunar Dance here, yeah, so he goes for the Lunar Dance, but he doesn't have enough Trick Room turns, so... All I gotta do is not choke away my Hoopa-Unbound, and then I'll give Hoopa... Actually, I'm gonna go for Clefable this kill. So let's first keep this out here, I think. Now let's just go for Magma Storm, as he goes right for the Earthquake. Now let's go Bulu, and I know it's kind of being petty, but I'm just gonna go right here for this, so he doesn't even knock me out. I want to give... I mean, not really petty, it's just being, like, kind of careless in case he has, like, some sort of trick up his sleeve, but... I know he doesn't, and I know Clefable can wrap this up with a Flamethrower, so that's what I'm going to do here. Not that it makes a difference, of course. And yeah, now I get to go Clef and click Flamethrower right here. And that is going to be GG, so... Clefable picking up 2 kills right there, which is definitely very cool. Obviously, I kind of played a little bit risky in the end game, but I knew there was no way for me to lose at that point, so I just decided to give Clefable the kill. And I'll be right back with another game. Okay, I got the next game right here. I actually just battled this guy in the live that you just saw previously go up, which was the Braviary video. I actually just recorded that, so I remember this guy's team. It's a Dragon Dance, Mega Altaria, Spidef Ferrothorn, Spidef Pex, just standard Ditto. I forgot what hidden power it was. I guess it was Leftovers Rotom, and then it wasn't Z Talonflame. I don't believe he had a Zmon, but Clefable is amazing right here. I'm going to try to catch something early. Leads off with Altaria. That's perfectly fine with me. I'll go right here for a Moonblast. And to get rid of Altaria. Never mind, it actually lived and blew me away. Okay, so here I'll go for Flamethrower on the off chance he wants to pivot to Ferrothorn. If he's smart, he'll go Toxapex, right? But, yeah, okay, so he goes Pex instead of Ferro, so that's perfectly fine. What I can do here is bring out my... Well, I don't really want, like, a T-Spike going up or anything like that, and because I believe I don't have Hazard Control on this team, I may want to just go Heatran here and trade Hazards. No, I'm going to go Hoopa, as he goes for the T-Spike, of course, so that's obviously is going to be his play. And what I can do now is just go right for a... Zen Headbutt's very free, but I don't want his Hoopa coming out on a Ditto, so I'm going to go for the Hyperspace. This will get 2-hit KO'd. Yeah, easily. And unfortunately, how fast was that? It was a really slow Altaria, wasn't it? Yeah, so Hoopa will outspeed that to prevent the Roost, which is amazing. He sacks off the Altaria, which is smart. He doesn't want to sack off the Ferrothorn. Just because, like, Ferrothorn is one of the things stopping me from sweeping with Keldeo Surf. Toxapex, obviously, being the other one, and Rotom, and Ditto, so never mind. Clearly, Keldeo is my least important Pokemon here, so let me just bring that out. As he goes for Hyperspace, that's fine. He copied all my defense drops, which is funny. I know for a fact he's switching out here, but I'm going to go for Secret Sword. On the off chance he wants to stay in. Yeah, that's obviously going to be his play, but I didn't want to risk it right there. Now in this scenario, he might go for another T-Spike. I don't want to go Hoopa on a Scald this time, so let's go here into maybe Heatran. I feel like Heatran's just going to win it on its own right. Nah, I got to go Heatran. is he goes to Ditto and copies my Heatran, so this is interesting. I think I sack off Clefable now, as he just goes for Earth Power. And what this allows me to do is bring back my Hoopa-Unbound and click Hyperspace Fury and claim another Pokemon, which is definitely very solid. I still want my own rocks up for that Talonflame though. That's like the last big stop to me. So I'm assuming he may sack off his Ferrothorn now. Watch Keldeo actually end up winning this game after I called it not a very good win condition. That would be funny. So he sacks off Ferrothorn, which is easily the play. And now he can go Talonflame now. He goes right back to Ditto though, so I guess I should once again sack off my Keldeo, or I can just go... Nah, I should sack off Keldeo here, and then bring in my Scizor, and go right for a very free U-turn. Because, like, sure he has Toxapex, but it won't appreciate my Hoopa. So actually, what I want to do here is go Heatran instead, and just first of all taunt it, I think, to prevent the second T-Spike. Now I'm gonna go for Rocks, because I don't want him going Ditto on the taunt and then me being forced out again. That would be pretty dumb. So let's go right here for the Rocks, just to pressure that Talonflame, which is like the thing that I'm actually scared about. So he goes Rotom Wash here. This may have Defog, I guess. I'm gonna go for Magma Storm. Do I need this healthy? I have no choice now. He goes for Defog, so he just defogged for nothing basically. And now what I get to do is bring in my... I can just stay in. So unfortunately, actually, I'm faster, so I can just spam Rocks every time. And I'm pretty sure I can get out of this exchange with Rocks up, so yeah. That happens, and then what I can do is bring out my Hoopa-Unbound now. Go right for a nice Hyperspace Fury. I think I just lost to Talonflame, but we'll see. I think Bulu should maybe take a hit. Okay, let's go for Hyperspace now. Yeah, I might have just lost to Talonflame, which definitely sucks. Let's see though, because if he like tries to SD on something, that would be fine. What am I gonna try to win with here? I gotta go Scissor, as he actually goes for Fire Punch and burns me. Yikes. Okay, let's hope Bullet Punch kills still. I don't think it's gonna kill now. He's just gonna preserve it. Okay. So here I just go for the slow U-turn, or actually I just go Bulu. I don't care if he burns my Bulu, to be honest, as he's just going to defog. So he recognizes that Talonflame just wins the game, I think. Man, I can't believe I sacked that Heatran. I mean, I don't know if he had coverage. He might have had, like, natural gifted ground or something like that. But I'm just going to start SDing here and hope that that's enough. My Scissors are so weak, though, so I actually cannot do that reliably. Let's go for Hornleech, though, as he just goes right for the Hydro. Let's hope he goes Talonflame, and I, like, crit Hornleech. Yeah, even that's not going to do enough. I have to hope he's like some really bad Talonflame set, like some sort of special thing. But I don't think I can get out ahead here. Okay, there's the Talonflame. I have to stay in here. Is it SD? What's the set here? Supersonic Sky Strike? It was Z-move, but he just didn't reveal the Z-move the first time I battled him. But that'll be able to knock me out. I gotta hope he, like Talonflame's not a strong Pokemon, so maybe Hoopa can live a hit. I highly doubt it, though. Hoopa has terrible Fizz Def. Like, what he should do here is switch out into Ditto. Yeah, and sack that, and now that I have the defense drop, I'm pretty sure he just knocks me out every time. But just to be safe, in case it doesn't, I'll go Scissor here. But yeah, I really threw this game. This was really sloppy. It's okay, though. It's just one loss. I believe we were 2-1 after this. Assuming Hoopa doesn't actually live it. There's a Flare Blitz, so in case he was Sash, I guess that could help me out, but there's no way I'm living this. I'll go ahead and get the GG ready. Like, Talonflame has base 80 attack, but that's obviously going to knock me out right there, so I lose to Talonflame, which definitely sucks. I should have recognized that it was a big threat earlier, but even then, like, what did I actually have for it besides Heatran? Like, I had to use Heatran to help out against stuff like Ferrothorn and I guess Ditto, but he was able to go ahead and pick up that win. Unfortunate, but I'll be right back with another one. Okay, I got the next game right here. I think I'm going to be trying to win this game with my Keldeo. I just got to get rid of Bulu, maybe. But definitely the Heracross is a giant problem to my team right here. What I can do here is lead off with perhaps my Heatran. And ideally he doesn't lead off with Heracross. He leads Gran, which I guess is pretty bad as well, but like I can go Bulu on this, and he just goes for Spikes. So maybe I should have tried to trade right there, but he's going to go Torn here. So let me actually just double to Heatran and try to trade now. I don't think he would be like a Z Focus Blast, right? Okay, let's go for rocks. As he gets rid of my leftovers, which is like unfortunate, but it's not that big of a deal. But that's a big deal. I need to hit my Magma Storms if I want to get out ahead here. But that's also a good scenario, the fact that he just... So he may double to Vetmon again. I'm going to go Bulu though on the Hydro Pump, and this time I'm actually just going to double out to Clefable on the Torn and try to hit it up with a nice Life Orb Ice Beam here. And nearly knock it out, just miss out on that KO. But what I can do now is just go for Flamethrower and try to catch the Jirachi coming in, which would be cool. Goes Blacephalon though, so interesting switch. I get a bit of damage off. He's going to get Terrain, of course. He's going to go for Shadow Ball, recognizing that I have no switch-ins. I guess I should just go Heatran. Goes for Sub, actually. So even Subcom Mind, like with Z-Move, won't be able to beat me. What's this set? Like, I have Scarf Keldeo. Actually, if I'm going to have to sack a Pokemon... Well, actually, he's going to Sub again, right? Yeah, he just goes right for it. I still outspeed this, so I can go Keldeo here. And go right for the Surf. All the setup just to get forced out by Keldeo. That's fine. I mean, sucks to lose Heatran, but it was still pressured by Heracross, Greninja, and all them, so... here I just go Scissor. He actually doubles right back. So I'm just going to go hard Keldeo this time on the Flamethrower. And I'm going to double to Hoopa now on the Jirachi. So he may have U-turn. I got to go Scissor. I'm in a loop right now. I got to get a play right. As he goes for Sub. That's okay. Goes for Shadow Ball that turn. What am I going to do here? Goes Bulu that turn. Doubles to Jirachi. This may have Fire Punch, but it doesn't appear he went for it, which is cool. And now I'm going to make a double here into Clefable, expecting Bulu, and try to Flamethrower him, I think. As he finally sucks off Blacephalon. That thing was a giant threat. Okay, so we can go from here, I think, and still win, perhaps. Like, that was one of his win conditions. His other ones are Greninja and Heracross. Or maybe Z-Celebrate Jirachi. He's going to go for Iron Head. Let's go Keldeo here. He actually just sets them up, so that's pretty bad because I don't have my Rock Setter. So he, like, won the Hazard game, but it's okay. I'll double to Hoopa. And then go for Gunk Shot. Get rid of Torn, so that's pretty cool. He gets to go Heracross now and basically get a kill. But he goes Gran. So, do I sack off Bulu? Yeah, Bulu is the more expendable Pokemon, not Keldeo. So he's just going to try to Hazard Stack me, clearly. No, he didn't. Okay. Would he be SD or Sub or anything like that? I don't think I can risk it. I gotta go Scissor here. But Scissor can win on its own right. Nah, I think Scissor's the switch in. As he is Sub, so I'm glad I didn't go for the Protect. But I still don't think I break this. But okay, thankfully I did break it, and he still got the Focus Punch off, of course, but that's not a big deal. I'll Bullet Punch it again, just to knock it out. And how fast was he? No, I was going for Bullet Punch, so that's why I was faster. I gotta go Keldeo. And click. Actually, I should have gone Clef. But it's okay. I can double to Hoopa again on the Bulu. And once again, actually, I can just click Fire Punch now, I think. As he tries to go Heracross, I knock that out. Brings out Jirachi. I still need... Now, Keldeo I don't need anymore, right? I could still help out against Gran in the late game. But I can't sack off Bulu. I think I sack off Keldeo. Yeah. As he goes for the U-turn. And then... I don't know. No matter what he brings in, I'm getting the advantage here, which is good. This game may come down to Iron Head flinches, for sure. Which would really suck to have a game get played out all the way to that, but it's okay. What I can do here is bring this out and go right for a nice Moonblast. As he's going to Hydro Pump me down. Yeah, I think this game comes down to Iron Head flinch. Yeah, does he flinch me right here is I think what the game comes down to. Oh, never mind, it just knocked me out. Never mind, he has it. Okay, so that's going to be the game. I don't even know why I did that. I'll drop a GG, and unfortunately, I put myself in a position where I was too weak to Jirachi. I mean, I should have preserved Heatran or Scarf Keldeo, but at that point, Scarf Keldeo was so weak anyway. But I didn't recognize that Iron Head Jirachi would be the difference. I really thought Hoopa would live it from 62 as well, but maybe he's like choice banned or something, I don't know. But that guy's able to win. We dropped a 2-2, but it's okay, I'll try to bounce back now, and I'll be right back with another game. Okay, so I'm really not playing too smartly right now, so I'm going to try to change that right here. I think perhaps you'll expect my Heatran to get up rocks to pressure Mence as a lead. I mean, then he may lead off with Lando, so let's try to catch that and lead off with Clef. Leads Pinsir. I don't know if I take one EQ or one Flamethrower. I mean, I don't know if I take one return and whether or not I knock him out with Flamethrower, but let's calc it. Just to be safe here. Pinsir Mega against Clefable. OU Magic Guard, but let's get rid of all the bulk. I believe I have 56 in HP. I can live a return, and maybe Life Orb Flamethrower will actually do the trick. 50 to 59. With max special attack, it does 64 to 76. It's worth getting the damage off. And I'm going to go for Ice Beam right here in case he actually goes out into the other thing. So yeah, I take a ton, and then Ice Beam him all the way down. So, in my eyes, that's worth. He gets to go for another attack here. I believe I have to sack this off. And then what I can do now is bring out my Keldeo, which I know for a fact can take a quick attack, but he's going to go out into the Feeny, right? So I'm going to go here into my Hoopa, and then go for a Gunk Shot. He's actually faster, but I still knock him out. So that's cool. I mean, taking damage on this obviously sucks, but it's nothing that we can't handle. U-turn's obviously free for him. He may go Mence now and try to win. He just goes Magnezone though. I can U-turn out on this. And then bring in my Heatran now and finally try to get up those rocks. He's going to go Pinsir or Mence here for sure, but yeah, there's the Pinsir. I just suck off Scissor at this point. And I think I'm going to go for the Scarf Keldeo in. So we went for Earthquake. I gotta go Keldeo here. And what I have to click is Stone Edge to prevent this Mence from sweeping me. So thankfully I hit it. This may have a Defog. Okay, so I'm going to go Heatran here. I'm going to go Keldeo. He's going to be Scarf, right? So out comes Heatran. I can't let him set up with Mence, so I got to switch out. As I catch the Magnezone, I can go for rocks here. Does it go Mence now? Okay, so what I gotta do is get off damage for my Keldeo. So I hit that one. And then, can this do the trick? He actually dropped it to switch it out, which is great for me. I think I can actually just win with Surf at this point. Actually, it depends on what the set is, but Bulu's the switch in. Goes right back to Mence. And he's going to go for the Z move, obviously. I got to go Keldeo here. And then I think I can win with Hydro Pump. Can Hydro Pump knock this out? Salamence. Uber Dragon Dance, but just regular Salamence, right? Against Keldeo. Nope, that's the wrong set. No, it can't. Okay, so I gotta switch out here. As he goes right for the Volt. What's this Magnezone? Is it AV? I gotta switch out here. He forced my hand right there because I don't get to. I gotta switch out into this and go right for a Hydro Pump. And it actually didn't even go down. So I gotta go for I gotta connect another one. Nice, okay. Can I knock this out? I just missed. So I don't even know if he's Assault Vest. That's the game. But, yeah, he's just gonna knock me out with Lando. So that's gonna be a GG right there. If he was not actually... Well, actually, I guess because I had to lock into Hydro Pump, I might have not knocked out Mence, but I still had Hoopa as a sec at that point. So let's say I hit him and knocked him out. He obviously goes out into Mence, and then, as we saw, Hydro Pump didn't kill it, I don't think. So that's 44 HP. What's the roll without it? It was still too healthy, right? It was at 39. Yeah, so I wouldn't have knocked that out. Yeah, I could have obviously gone out into Hoopa, but then he just attacks that. And I gotta bring it out, and the only thing I can knock him out with is Stone Edge. So the only way I could have actually won that if I was Icy Wind and not Stone Edge, but I really need Stone Edge to help out with the Volcarno, so this is not going too well, but I guess I'll get one final game right now. Okay, so we started off 2-0, and now we're 2-3, so I want to at least win this one to even it out, and then we'll end it off, but Clefable is really good right here. In terms of his leads, he started the timer really fast, so I'm assuming that means he chose his lead very fast. So even if he leads off with Coco against my Clef, I can pivot to Bulu. If he leads Gliscor, I can Ice Beam. If he leads T-Tar, I Moonblast, and yeah, I think Clef has a fine lead. He does lead Coco, so once again, I can go Bulu here. Oh no, maybe a Volt Switch. I mean, if he has Volt Switch, it's free because I don't have a ground type. Yeah, so he just goes for Thunderbolt, so it may be Specs. But I'm actually going to double back here, expecting Scissor. And then maybe I can just go for Flamethrower. And try to catch a bulky Scissor right now. That would be cool, at least getting a Clefable KO on the last game right here. Ooh, come on, knock it out. He goes for Bullet Punch, so at least he's smart to get the damage off, but I'm pretty sure I knock this out. Scissor is gone. Okay, so that's great. He obviously goes back to this. I every time go Bulu here right here. I don't have another switch in. So thankfully he's U-turn and not Volt, so that's good information for me. Right here I can go Heatran because obviously the terrain is up. And now what I can do is just click Rocks. He may have Defog on Gliscor, or I guess he goes Greninja, okay. Keldeo is not worth risking, I just go Bulu on that. Protean Hydro Pump, so he may have Gunk Shot here, I'm gonna go Scissor. HP Fire. That was silly actually, because that mon won the game too. Yeah, that mon actually won the game, I don't know why I did that, but at the very least what it allows me to do is bring out my Keldeo. And then I'm gonna double to Hoopa, expecting Tangrowth. Shattered Psyche, okay. I'll take that, but I could have knocked him out. Do you not have U-turn? Hidden Power Fire, Shattered Psyche, Hydro Pump, Spikes, right? Spikes would be our last move. So I don't want to get trapped by Tyranitar's Pursuit. Which, okay, so he might actually have Pursuit here, but I think at this point in the game I can win with my Keldeo alone. So I'm going to go Clefable here. There's the Pursuit, which is unfortunate. But because he went for a Pursuit, I can actually just go Clefable now. And I should be faster, and I can just Life Orb Moonblast. And then basically once Clefable... Okay, this is going to take a lot. Yeah, that took a lot, and I think I can live an EQ, to be honest. So let's go for Ice Beam. Yeah, he's going to try to roost up, but I'm not going to let that happen, of course. Yeah, I can stall out Ice Beams with the roosts and all that, so let's go right here for the Ice Beam again. He actually goes Tangrowth and I freeze it. That's pretty big. But as we saw, like I would have gotten the damage that I needed for Keldeo anyway. Let's go right for another Ice Beam. As he stays frozen, and now what I can do is just go for Moonblast for the KO. So, I mean, he could have knocked me out with, I guess, Sludge Bomb, but at that point I had the damage that I needed for anyway, so... I'm gonna go Bulu here. On the Defog, okay. And here I can just Horn Leech for free. Like, Gliscor is clearly in range now, so... I guess he'll suck off Tyranitar, yeah. And then... Like, as we saw, the best thing Greninja had to hit me with was HP Fire, which did nothing. So let's go right here for the Horn Leech. As he tries to predict a switch, but I would have taken HP Fire anyway, so... It looks like we'll be able to win this final game right here. I think Keldeo would have had it anyway without the freeze, but... I mean, hey, I'll take the luck. I'll go right for a Horn Leech here, because he can't resist because he would lose his typing. So that's going to be the end of the live. At least we managed to even it out. Obviously, we had a little rough, like, series of games right there where I lost 3 in a row, but Clefable did definitely get to learn some things. We got rid of that Scissor in the most recent game, and then, of course, the Landers too. So I did hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, the team will be down below in the description in case you want to try it out, and I'll see you next time. Later.